Sound is off. Music's off. Wait for this.
Look there.
Oh, I have new toys to play with.
Sound effects. So ring the bell. If you're like, what is happening?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Saturday at 9, and it is study hall time.
Study hall. What is study hall, Tony?
Study hall, Josh, is a time we come in and talk about classes and events that are happening here in Palm Coast and in St. Augustine location. We have so much that we have to have its own show. We probably need two, actually. I'm starting to think I need to come in more often and talk about stuff.
Well, and the reason I asked you that is because we have so many new friends.
We do.
And I love it. And we want to welcome all of you. Yeah.
For Jacksonville.
And this is Sherry, who's not normally here, but she's our special guest because it's a special day.
Actually, Sherry's here quite often.
Well, she is. She doesn't get on the show. She doesn't do the show with us, I should say. Because we're all wearing our Ryan's Case for Smiles shirt because it's Sewing for Charity Party Day. We're excited.
I'm excited.
And it's a full house. Holy moly.
It's always a full house.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like full.
Standing room only.
Like, yeah. So,
you'll be ironing if you come now.
So today, and we'll just dive right into it. And then we'll let you kind of talk a little bit about Ryan's Case if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
But every other month we do a Sewing for Charity party, and Ryan's Case for Smiles is one we've done since the beginning. So as we kind of talk about it and you hear Sherry talking about it, if there's anything that, well, if you want to be a part of it, reach out. That's probably the easiest way to do it. If it is last minute, you don't have any plans and you want to come and hang out with us and sew for some good today, please feel free to come in. Just no promises that there will be a spot to sew throughout the entire day. People come and go.
Yes.
We'll find something for you.
But I was going to say, we always find, you can press, you can cut, you can cheer, whatever. So if you want to be a part of it, we want you to be here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what is Ryan's Case for Smiles?
Well, Ryan's Case for Smiles is a national organization. It's throughout the United States and in Canada. There's over 120 chapters throughout the U.S. So
Nice.
if you don't live down here, go online to caseforsmiles.org and see if there's one near you if you'd like to join.
There probably is.
There is.
Yeah.
I think almost every state. Okay.
That
And it was
makes sense.
started over a decade ago by a mom whose son, Ryan, which is where the name comes from, had bone cancer. And he was in and out of the hospitals. And she was a sewer, and she started making him pillowcases to make him smile. Okay. And that continued because then she would make them for his friends he made in the hospital. And he had a long journey. He's passed away since then, but the red sneaker, Converse sneaker, your red shoe, was what he wore all the time. So
look at
he
that.
also have
Look
the
at
little
your
sneaker.
style.
He has a sneaker.
I didn't know.
No, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
But the reality is research shows that a life-changing childhood illness, at least 20% of the children and 30% of the adults have PTSD.
Trauma, yeah.
And our goal is to help people feel better, to heal better, and by bringing them a smile. And our goal is to every child who is hospitalized have a pillowcase. So we deliver to our local hospitals. It's always chapter regional.
Right.
So we deliver in Jacksonville and Daytona.
Right.
The two children's hospitals in Jacksonville, Ronald McDonald House. Down near Daytona, we have Advent Health and Halifax Health. Now we also are delivering to the NICUs because they put the mattress in the pillowcase and put it in the incubator. And that's for the parents.
That's for the
Very traumatic,
right,
you know?
Right.
So to make it a little friendlier.
Wow.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, this is a terrifying thing that they're going through, but the idea of something so simple for us, you know, it's so easy for us to whip together a pillowcase. But if we use the right fabrics that bring just a smile, happy,
whimsical, bright,
it makes a
cheery,
difference.
It makes a huge difference. And everyone, I mean, if you have a grandchild or a child and you're making a quilt or something else and you have 3/4 of a yard left, well, make a pillowcase.
Make a pillowcase.
You know?
I love that.
We've delivered so far in 2025 1,786 pillowcases.
1,786 pillowcases.
So we'll go
beyond
2,000 before the end of the year.
Wow.
All right.
Before the end of the month.
Hold on, 1,700 what?
Have been delivered to the hospitals.
Wow.
All right. We deliver about 400 every other month.
Wow.
So, and so far sewn, we're a little behind. 1,494. So we really need to keep it going, not just in this big push.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Year round.
Year round. Yeah,
and
yeah,
you guys are wonderful. You're supportive. Drop off both
Try to be,
locations.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and she just mentioned it. So even if you can't come today or any of the days that we have this, we're always here. We're always open. Both locations you can bring these pillowcases to. And do you want donations of fabric?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because if you're not interested in sewing, but you have some fabric, I got tremendous donations of fabric We had the American Sewing Guild. We had a day up near Jacksonville. They had so much fabric. Oh,
That's awesome.
I've been cutting fabric like crazy. And what you're sewing today, will be some of that fabric. And
Nice.
if someone gifts you their fabric for whatever reason, give back a little bit.
Absolutely. You pay it forward. And no flannel or glitter, no bling.
Right. No bling. But we do take the baby fabrics now because we'll make those for the NICUs.
The NICUs.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, so again, we're easy to get a hold of. If you'd like to speak with Sherry directly, feel free to. You can do that via us or come see her today.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's happening in September? What's the big thing in September?
This is the Miles of Pillowcase Smiles.
Miles.
And our goal for our
Miles of
chapter,
Smiles.
is 1,000, and we're about halfway there.
It's his fault.
So,
But it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
And I will say this again. I've said it every time because I blurted out 1,000 somewhere. So
Last year.
I like high goals,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. We can't lose.
Right.
That's what I'm.
can't lose.
So we're at 500. We're going to destroy that today. We win.
Right.
The kids win.
Yeah.
Everybody wins. So thank you.
The national goal is 40,000.
40,000.
One child one pillowcase for every child currently who has cancer, which is a terrible statistics,
yeah.
but it's the right goal. And they recently did 3 million pillowcases, which is amazing.
In 10 years, is that what?
I think it's a little more than 10 years.
Wow,
I think
that's really
it
cool.
was 2011 or 8. I don't know the exact date, but
that's still a lot.
Three
it's
of
still
million.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's throughout the whole country.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And for all of you that have been donating and doing this for years or even just brand new, thank you because you're a part of that number and that's huge.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So we start at 10-ish. We open at 10 so you guys can come in at 10 and we're going to be here basically until we close.
So I'm gonna
Until we hit 1,000. No
Well,
one's leaving.
I have a lot of pillowcase kits in my car, so
Oh, thank you for mentioning that. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, you don't need to bring fabric. You also technically don't need to bring a sewing machine if you just have a large one, or if it's a last minute thing. We do have machines here that we're happy to let you use. Again, the whole idea is charity, sewing for some good. It's a party. It's fun. We're gonna have giveaways and yeah, like we always do. We'd love for you to be a part of it. And thank you for taking the time to come and.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so I'll see you guys later.
All right, I'll be over there to help in just a little bit.
Yep.
That's fun.
That is fun. And good morning, everybody. I see you jumping on.
Everybody's jumping on.
We wanted to make sure we had Sherry on early because, well, people will start showing up even though we say 10.
Yeah, and she's got an
Which
older
we
car and set up too. So
Can I take fabric home to make some?
I don't see why not.
Absolutely.
If there's kits available, yeah. If there's some left over. Yes, Cassie, come in and get a kit.
If there's any kits left over, yeah, absolutely. And I know where you could get some fabric if you're out,
We have a bunch of new stuff.
which I know
Clearance.
Cassie's not out of fabric. So, all right, cool.
That was fun. All right, where do you want to start?
Let's start with this just because it's on the first there and it's here. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning.
I'll move this because we're talking about the So Spooky Showdown. And behind us, and you can't really see it, but all along this table and over there are entries. I don't know what to call them. Entries? Do I call it an entry?
You're going to call them entries because they're there to win a prize.
A prize. That's right. So the So Spooky Showdown is something that we started, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And it's going until the end of October. October the 30th? Is that what we said?
Yes.
Feel like
we're gonna draw somebody's on the November 1st.
On November 1st. If you have made or if you are making a Halloween anything, any project that you have, if it's finished, we want you to bring it in to either St. Augustine or Palm Coast and let us display it for the month of October. We're going to give it a number and people are going to go around and they're going to vote on their favorites. And so we're going to choose the top 3 and the top 3 are going to get a prize.
In both locations.
At both locations. Absolutely. So we know that you make these awesome things because you show the staff.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just asking you to let us hold on to it for a little bit so we can share it with all our other friends.
Right. And voting starts October 1st, which is like Wednesday, I think it is.
Yeah.
So you get to vote on your favorite.
So as you come into the store, and we're going to remind you guys, hey, walk around. Here they're kind of located in one spot, but we're going to be all over.
Yeah.
And we want you to walk around, and you can just then vote for your favorite next time you're in the shops. It's fun. Again, it's community. You guys make amazing things. I love Halloween.
It's its inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I brought my inspiration.
Please show.
I have so much Halloween quilts. I have probably more Halloween than I do Christmas. But it's okay, right? So I put Halloween quilts all up on my walls, and this is just one I can't fit. I was gonna bring it in the store to hang up, but it's a witch's hat.
Hold on, I want to see it.
Oh.
I'll hold that side of it. Yeah, you dropped it. Sorry, I'll hold it. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, it's too cool.
Isn't that fun? So I did that years ago.
Does it
but
show it?
yeah, it does. It's perfect.
Awesome.
There might be a few cat hairs on it, but anyway, inspiration.
There's a few cat hairs. That's all right. That means it's used and loved.
That's right. Now I just gotta find a place to hang it up. I might just hang it
Oh,
here.
that's awesome. Bonnie, yeah, can I drop off some pillowcases early? You can
Of
drop off
course.
pillowcases whenever you want.
We're here until whenever.
We're gone at 3, or we close at 3, so don't come after that, basically.
Well, yeah, but don't come after 3.
But you can come.
We leave 3 o'clock. We're out of here.
But you can come whenever. Yeah, absolutely. And good morning. I see everybody jumping on. I'll say just good morning to all of you. So the So Spooky Showdown, again, reminder, both locations. We got a bunch of them in Palm Coast. We need some St. Augustine.
There's
folks.
one stipulation that we need to make sure everyone knows. You
Oh.
can only bring up to 2 items.
Oh, yeah.
So we love to see everything, but we want to make sure everyone gets to participate. And, if you have more than 2 items and you want to share, St. Augustine could use some extra ones up there. So you can always leave one up there, and that gives you twice the chance to win.
But and I was going to say, I don't know if Jill's on there, but Jill, you broke the rule already. She
I wasn't going to call her out.
She brought 3. No. I love her. That's why I could do this. But she brought 3. So, hey, Jill, you okay if I take one up to St. Augustine? Share the love.
That's a great idea.
Double chances to win. Hello.
Yeah, that's right. I'm all for that, right?
If I were you, I would just put one in both locations, but that's just me.
There's loopholes. Use it.
Yeah. No, we love it. And thank you guys for those that have already brought stuff in. Again, we know you make it. We just love to share it.
Yeah, we're just going to hang them around the store now because they're taking up. They're overcrowding right now, so
it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best time of the year, most wonderful time.
Okay, so the next thing we have is ramble. I know I still don't have my sample done. It's a lot of work, guys. I have all the pieces now. I just got to put it all the way around, but
Holy cow, though!
It's very pretty. It wouldn't matter really, but that's the way. You guys say, "Ooh, that's
Ooh." The fabric that they use or that you're going to use for this is stunning. It's incredible. It feels amazing. But this quilt is awesome. And it is a skill builder.
It is a skill builder.
If Tony's not whipping it out like this, that means it's going to be a challenge. And that's what we want. That's what you guys want. That's what you should want, I should say. And what do we have? Maybe 2.
We have 2 spots left.
2 spots left. So Ramble is the block of the month that we finally decided let's pull the trigger because honestly we loved it immediately. $25 up front to hold your spot, and then $29.99 a month. Dirt cheap and it's 12 months, which is amazing.
Obviously, this is just a small piece of it. It goes up to 88 by 85, I think. So it's a queen size quilt.
Yeah, 85. It's big. And here's what's cool about this is, yes, you get all the fabric and you get the kits and all that, but you also get instructions from Tara Fawnin, who is the designer. And that's a big deal because sometimes instructions are not that great. How are the instructions on this one?
They're forgiving because there's a lot of screwing down, but I've got a lot of tips and tricks. So when it comes in, we'll be doing a monthly, I'll send out an email saying, hey, if you're doing this, this is what I recommend.
Some monthly help. And then we're always here, obviously, to help along the way. But with Block of the Months, everybody works at their own pace. Right. So I love that Tara Fawnin has the videos that you can watch at home whenever it's convenient for you. Right. So I love that. A lot of value here. And again, build those skills. We're excited. And only 2 spots left. We can't make any more spots for this one, unfortunately, because we had to pre-order.
Never say never. I'm just saying.
I didn't say never.
Nope. You said can't, but we might. Anyway, moving on. Boom, boom, boom. You want to talk about stuff going on in this fall? We didn't talk about Nina. I didn't pull that stuff down.
Fabulous fall lineup. Well, so we already had 5 Little Monkeys down, Angie and DJ, which was awesome. It was great. What a a wealth of knowledge, man. Holy cow. She knows her stuff. So does he, but I mean, her quilts and just the way she talks about them, she knows that stuff. It's so natural. And her way of, it's so
Presenting.
fun.
Yeah, she's very fun.
She was very fun. So we loved that. And next up, continuing kind of our fall lineup is Nina.
Right.
Nina. Let's see. I have no idea how many spots are left, but basically it's 4 days of Nina. Thread lecture in the evening, so no excuse. Everybody can come.
22nd.
The 22nd, thank you. Then we have a beginner. What's the first one? Is it the paper piecing? Beginner paper piecing. I'm assuming the 23rd.
Yep.
Beginner, nope. Quilted jacket, quilted coat on the 24th.
Which is a Friday.
And then a beginner ruler work on the 25th.
Yes.
I knew there was 2 beginners. And technically the quilted coat, we can't call it a beginner because it's a pattern. But I'm sure it's
a big, confident me. As long as you know how to use your machine and stitch a straight line, Nina's going to walk you through cutting out your pattern. You're going to cut everything in class.
Yep. And you use a finished quilt to make this jacket. So if you don't want to chop up one of yours, we have a lot of amazing store samples that we're selling for dirt cheap that you can chop up all you want.
Yeah, and they're 40% off too, right?
They are.
Oh, that's what we forgot to mention.
We just mentioned it, so we didn't forget.
I meant all the other specials.
Yeah.
We still have specials.
I was going to do that sort of thing because
Okay.
today is the last day for our post-quilt show specials. There, I said it.
Okay, there you go. But we'll talk about those in a second.
So, yeah, make sure you sign up for Nina. If you have questions on any of the classes, if you feel, is this class for me, or just call us. And almost 99.9% of the time, we're going to say absolutely because Nina's that good.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. And so please sign up. Because what will happen is everybody goes, okay, it's almost here. Let me sign up, and then it's full.
Yeah, it'll fill up.
And it's it's an all-inclusive thing. Like you can technically, lunches included, giveaways, kits. I mean, everything. For the beginner ruler work class, you get a ruler designed by Nina.
It's really cool.
It's awesome, and you can only get it from Nina. Like there's a lot of value here, and the education is top notch.
And she's
fun.
And she's so encouraging. Yeah, that's
fun.
what it is.
Yeah.
She's so encouraging.
She is. So Nina is, we're excited to have her back for sure.
Technically twice this year.
Nice.
We'll have her again next year.
More Nina. What's next? I'm going to take a
Finch Potato Embroidery. They were so much fun last week. So we interviewed them on our study hall last Saturday. If you didn't see it, you can go back on YouTube and watch it, or Facebook. And they're pumped.
They're awesome.
Excited.
We went live from the quilt show in their booth.
It was the coolest thing.
It was. And I had not actually spoken to them at that length, I guess, that much. She really puts a lot of thought into her designs and her patterns and their colors and things. It's pretty awesome that they're doing this all on their own. And they love it. And again, just like most of our educators, it's infectious. But what I like is it feels fresh.
Different.
Yeah. And they're going to bring everything that you saw, if you did see it, and if not, go back and watch it. That was at the quilt show in their booth is going to be in our stores.
Both of them. That's
a
exciting.
Pop-up shop just for you guys, which is really exciting.
Really cool.
Yeah. And that's not till
November,
but it's already getting signups.
Well, yeah, the class, I'm going to say the ornament class, I think there's only a couple spots left.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the zippers stocking, I guess I gotta grab those. That there's still space in that. So
awesome. And that is quilting, or excuse me, it's projects in the hoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's some cute ones.
It's really cute. But a lot of people have been asking for embroidery in the hoop projects.
Or classes.
There you go. Because if you have a 5x7 or larger, you can do the ornaments. If you have an 8x12 or larger, you can do these zipper stocking bag thing.
Right. And what's really cool in these kits that you're going to get is you're going to end up with actually 5 more other projects, which is cool. I think is cool. So
yeah, they showed us that on Saturday, which I didn't even know about either.
Neither did I. I just thought it was going to be for the one they're doing in class, but it's not.
No, yeah, there was like 2 other bags that we haven't even shown you guys or talked about that you get in the kit.
Yeah,
which is
Halloween,
awesome.
Thanksgiving. I can't remember what the third one, fourth one was. Yeah, but it's really cool, and big size and small size, which I thought was neat. Zippers, everything's included.
It's worth it.
I think what we'll do is to help ease people we'll create thread bundles just for those classes too, because that's the only thing you'll have to supply is thread.
Yeah, makes sense. That's a good idea.
Yeah. We'll get Kim on that.
Jill, I saw it somewhere. She's a rule breaker. SA is fine. All right, cool. I wasn't picking on you. I just saw 3 and it was fun. Was that another question?
One spot left. Just took one of them. Which one? What class did you just take of there, Miss Barbara?
My guess is reducing the price. She's talking about Ramble.
Oh, the Ramble. Woohoo! One more. Yes. Awesome. Okay.
That's awesome.
Just again, keep in mind November we have our anniversaries. We have 2 anniversaries. We have a 4 and a 1, which makes 5.
4 years, 1 year, which together is 5. That's right. It's our 5th year anniversary. We're just making it up as we go.
3,000. Why not? So just keep an eye out. We've got some really cool things planned. We're working on. We'll probably announce them next week and then the week after, because October is around the corner.
That's right. So basically, we did it last year, a little mini shop hop.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some. Just some fun games and things that we have planned that are going to force you to go to both stores.
Yeah, and we'll be open Saturday and Sunday, so just keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
And Farron's teaching a class on Sunday.
Awesome.
So check it out on the website.
Yeah.
The other thing I really want to talk about is December's event.
Let's talk about it. And we said December. That's right, because it's that awesome.
That's that awesome, and we're already getting signups for it.
And this is because of you guys, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal.
We've set up our date with Annie. We get to talk and engage with Annie on December 4th. Christy's going to come in early in the afternoon and talk about different products, classes, and techniques. And then we get to talk to Annie. Just like it's like
live
fangirl moments, you know.
Absolutely. And I've been emailing with her back and forth, and she wants this to be kind of whatever we want to talk about, like whatever you guys want. So what we decided to do, and I'm not going to give you everything, is have a little conversation, because I have some questions for her, but then she suggested, and I love it, open it up for a Q&A.
Like a town hall meeting.
Essentially, yes. So you can either, if you're in person, because we will have some spots, limited spots, you can be here, or you can watch from home. But if you have questions that you would just love to ask Annie, start writing them down.
Right, exactly.
I'm not sure the format. If we get so many questions, we may not have time. So we may even think of the idea, if you've got something
questions
that you
beforehand.
I was going to say, feel free to send us some questions.
Yeah.
I think that would be maybe a nice way to make sure that we can get those questions in.
Correct.
Now, if we get 400, obviously we'll have to pick and choose. But I think it's going to be a pretty long live. I mean, we've got some good times. Right. So I'm really excited that we get to talk to Annie. We get to hear from her the future plans. Mm-hmm. I've got questions about how it all started. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully you guys have some questions, whether it's pattern related or just simply like, product Annie, related. What's your favorite color? Right. Like whatever.
And the other thing is so you can watch it live through a webinar. We're going to set up a webinar so you can ask questions, see answers, but you got to sign up for the webinar. And so if you go to our calendar, go to December 4th, you'll see the By Annie's creative event. And then under there's a link for you. So make sure you sign up for the webinar. You'll get notifications.
Cutupandsew.com. Mm-hmm. Go to the calendar. Palm Coast classes calendar, December the 4th. And then you can either sign up for in person, or if that's full, you'll see that she made it real easy. And then right below I think it's even highlighted.
I highlighted it.
A link where you can sign up for the webinar. We're calling it webinar. That way we can schedule it ahead of time.
Right.
But it's just a live event with Annie. Mm-hmm. We're excited. Yep. It's gonna be awesome. And reminder, the only reason this was a reward, because you guys said such amazing things about us. We were one of the 4 Creative Hubba winners.
Out of what?
In the world.
3,000 people or 1,600 people?
4 billion.
There was a lot of shops competing.
There was 4 billion shops, and we were one of 4.
4 billion. The universe.
You get it. It meant a lot. Me and Tony watched it unveil at Lakeland, and it was so touching.
We were teary.
Yeah.
We were teary.
I was good until they showed the picture of me, Shannon Cass. I was like, thank you guys.
It was amazing, guys.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it without you guys.
So we want you to be a part of this. It's a big deal. Yeah.
And it's free. So come on,
totally
have
free.
Fun. Have fun. All right. So that's our fabulous fall lineup.
It's crazy that it's fall.
I know.
I'm excited.
As soon as it'll be Christmas.
I'm always like, yes, Halloween's here. And I'm like, whoa, that was too fast. But
we had it in June too. Kind of missed that part.
You start doing that. I'm going to mute this phone.
So let's talk about classes we have upcoming. We have Palm Coast and St. Augustine classes in both locations. I'm going to just go down the list and hopefully something will tickle your fancy. I don't have a lot of samples. So the first one that's coming up, the phones are going crazy, and this is one of the reasons why we do this in a different spot, which is all good. That means you guys have questions and you're calling in. Let me see. Okay, I'll keep you accountable, Barbara. I had to check the comments to make sure I wasn't missing anything. So coming up this week, we have cover and chain stitch boot camp part 2. There's only one spot left. So if you took the first one with Miss Cindy, learning about your cover stitch and how to set up your settings for different decorative stitches, that is on October 1st. On the 3rd, this is Joanne's new class. It's Easy Curves. She's going to use the Wonder curve ruler and teach you how to make curves very easily with that tool. She's doing that most Fridays in October. So that's a whole month of Joanne teaching you curves. That is on Fridays. Starts this Friday. October 3rd in the afternoon, starting at 3 or 2:30. I have to make sure, but I think it's 3. I'm going to teach a class on rope bowls. You guys have asked over and over again for rope bowls, and I think it's half full. So if you're interested in learning how the basics, so it's going to be very basic. We're going to actually probably make something like this. It's a little one, not this one. This has embroidery, and I'll talk about how to do it this way. But we're going to be making very basic bowls. That is October 3rd. And if you're like, well, I've taken the other one, I want to learn more like how to add fabric, how to do other creative things, I'm going to do a second creative rope bowls beyond the basics on October 17th. So lots of choices. And again, you guys asked for it, so that's why we're doing them.
So here they are.
There they are.
That's awesome. That rope bowl, it comes in waves.
It does.
People get excited about it, and then it kind of fizzles out, and then it's back again. So that's awesome. These
are perfect gifts for the holidays. So I'm thinking holidays, and most of my classes over the next couple months are all projects that you can whip out for the holidays. And
Smart.
The one class, so the basics will come with a kit. All you got to do is show up with your sewing machine. I'll talk about that. And then the other one will come with a book, and we'll work out of the book on one of the projects.
Nice.
Don't forget Tula Club and EPP, October 4th. Sewing 101 in Palm Coast is October 7th. And I think Karen has a spot open in her semi-private lesson. If you need to have one-on-one with somebody, that would be the best thing to do that. October 7th. Fiber Play. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's been canceled. So we are going to retire Fiber Play. Next year, we're looking towards workshops where we can spend a whole day trying different techniques as a community. I think it'll be a lot more fun.
So Fiber Play is something that we've had a lot of fun with, and I love it. And it's in the evening. And I'll just be totally transparent with you guys. It's tough for me to stick around. Yeah, it's just tough for me. Yeah, it is exactly. But I don't want to miss out. But also the Fiber Play, the idea was that there wasn't like an educator.
No.
So it kind of relies on somebody to coordinate it and be there to be the host. And everybody that participates also has lives, or they're hosting a bazillion other things. So there wasn't anybody to really coordinate it constantly. And so it was I felt bad because people showed up last time and it was canceled. So we just don't want to make that mistake again. So until I can get it, we can really wrap our heads around it and get it done right, we're just going to take a timeout.
Right.
Because I don't want to do anything half
I was going to say
half aid.
Yeah. SS.
If we can't do it 100%, we don't want to do it.
Hey.
So I'm sorry for everybody that does come, because it is so much fun, but the whole concept is not going away. We're just going to, with a lot of the things, kind of revamp it and make it even better.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So sorry, the October one is canceled. Well, we had talked about October, so essentially we won't have any more of those for the rest of the year. I'm sorry.
I was trying to find a sound.
Oh no, there's a soundboard.
Sounds.
I have to stand away from that because I'm a button pusher. I will start. Okay. So anyway, I am sincerely sorry though, because I know a lot of you were excited about that.
But like I said, we're looking at workshops. I'm making like a whole Saturday where we have 2 or 3 different techniques that we'll play with and see where we go from this. So watch for those for next year.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of changes which will give us some opportunities to do some things. And if the day ends up something happens, maybe we can sprinkle some stuff in there. So if that's something you're really excited about, please reach out to me. If it's overwhelmingly unanimous that people want it back, we'll talk. But we'll just have to look at it.
All right. So October 11th is a Saturday. We have our Die Hard Club, our AccuQuilt Club in the morning, and then we have the Witch's Hat for October. So if you have not done one, or if you love Karen so much and you need to make another witch's hat, we have it on the calendar. It is also perfect for kids. So this is a good time if you have like a 10-year-old who wants to sew a little bit and you are coming with them and you do it together. It's a great mom and kiddo or dad and kiddo class. So it'd be fun. And
that witch's hat, we do it every year. Some year we do it multiple times. It sells out. So that's something you want to sign up for immediately. We've done it already
once this year.
Well, we have. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we do it in spectacular June too.
That's right. Because it's awesome, and Karen's awesome. Sign up.
That's right. So the October 15th in Palm Coast, still talking Palm Coast. Master your cover stitch machine by making a Starburn. Is that the right word? Starburn bag. Judy is back. She had a Serger 101 class last week. Had a great time. She loved her class. She said, we had great people in our class. But she's going to show you how to make this bag. I think it's really cool because she's going to show you how to do zippers with your serger. I think that's cool.
The zipper right on top.
And on the
all
side.
Done with a serger.
Amazing. All the decorative stuff. Some of it might have been done with the applaud. I don't know.
This was the applaud. So
not all this, but the other decorative stitches.
You could do a different decorative stitch, but that stitch right there is done with the applaud, and the applaud is the only machine on the planet that can do that stitch currently.
That's right.
And we have one. I'm just saying, if you want it.
We do. Yeah.
I'm excited for this though, because a lot of people do have cover stitch and sergers or overlockers, and now they're starting to go, what can I make? What can I make? And so
I think they forget how to do other things with the cover stitch, and that's why Cindy's doing her boot camp during the week as well. And so is Judy. I mean, we have so much knowledge with the educators we have. Take advantage if you have a cover stitch machine.
And really good serger / cover stitch education. I've never had access to this, and now it's just like it's coming out of our ears with the amount of education that we're surrounded by. So I'm so happy that we're able to give that to you guys.
Morning, Tammy. We got Melanie too. Out to lunch bag with Christy on the 16th, and I think on the 30th. There's two-part class. She's going to show you a Buy Annie project. Now, this would be cool. Wonder if we should tell everyone who comes to the Buy Annie event in December to bring a Buy Annie bag to show Annie.
Oh, that's fun.
That would be a fun idea.
Everybody can hold up their Buy Annie bag.
And yeah, you can go take the class, have a bag, and then you can show it to Annie when we do our live with her in December. So quilting is really fun on this
bag is so stinking cute.
And it's not just a lunch bag.
Let me move this out of your way.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it like this. It's not just a lunch bag. It's called Out to Lunch, but it's not a lunch bag. I use it for a purse, and it's the perfect size.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it is a good lunch bag, too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
That's what she designed it for. That's why she calls it Out to Lunch, because it will fit the little compartments inside for your little. Yeah,
but that's a total purse too. I mean, this is just an awesome bag.
It is, and it's a nice size. It's not super big, but it holds a lot. So I don't have anybody signed up yet.
Why do you get me? Talk to them.
Oh, please! I want to have a class, please.
Please.
October 16th and 30th. It's a 2-session.
It is.
If you haven't taken a class with Christy, and I say this even when she's not standing there, you absolutely should. She's patient. A lot of people look at a Buy Annie pattern and they go, whoa. It's very intimidating. It shouldn't be, but I tell you, if you have somebody like Christy, if you have Christy helping you, it makes it so much easier because it's just pieces that you put together. But if you do it in the right order with the right education.
And Christy's really good to follow up too. So she wants you to finish your bag. So finish it up. Josh from Linda.
Oh, hey,
South
Linda.
Florida.
Yeah. It always says Ron. Hey, Linda.
And then Allison is in New York.
In New York. Hey, what are you doing up there? We'll talk.
Family.
Yeah.
We got family.
She is family.
She is everybody's family. You're our family.
Good point.
So Out to Lunch is October 16th, and there's a second date. It's 30th, I think she said. 17th, Creative Bowls. I already talked about that. October 18th. I haven't talked a lot about this because it's kind of fallen through the cracks, but Mary McCarthy is back. We don't have a copy of her pattern, do we?
We do somewhere, but that's all right.
So she's teaching a class called Copy It, which I think is amazing. What she's going to do is teach you how to take your favorite pair of pants that you bought 20 years ago at Target and they just fit wonderfully and make a pattern so you can reuse it. I think that's cool. That's why it's called Copy It. So if you're interested in that, that's coming up. And so
Mary McCarthy is the real deal. This is what she does. We've had her
She's
here before.
yeah.
She's a professional seamstress, tailor, fitter. I don't
Fitter.
I mean, like, that's a big part of it. A lot of
Yes.
people, in fact, we've had this conversation with Melanie. A lot of people can make garments, but to have the knowledge and the ability to fit a person properly or to show them how to alter things, sizes, that's everybody can
talent.
do that.
No.
Oh yeah. And it takes a lot of practice.
Right.
She's awesome. And I'm telling you, if you're interested in garment sewing, especially altering something that you already own, don't miss this. Don't miss out on this, because we don't get her here all the time.
Right. And just remember, it's not alterations. I don't want to give anybody
No, it's
confused.
not. Yeah.
She might talk about it, but it is about taking a piece of garment, taking a garment that you love and recreating it in some new fabric that we have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not altering the size.
No.
It's literally recreating it.
Right.
Oh, hence Copy It. Duh. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she'll touch on alteration elements too, especially, if you work.
Well, there's going to have to be that
Yeah.
conversation, because anytime you're doing garments, you're talking about sizing and reading patterns. But she has a book, and I'm sure that's included.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though. And if you bought it 20 years ago, it probably wasn't Target. It's probably like Kmart. Was Target around 20 years ago? I don't know. But
Target's
yeah,
been around a long time.
has it? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that's awesome, though. I actually like that. I could wrap my head around that concept.
And that's why I think that's why I asked her to come back and do this class. We talked about it.
Yeah, because we've never done that, have we?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Or we did it 2 or 3 years ago, she said.
Okay.
But especially since we have so many people that are interested in making garments and redoing, like I think of Bonnie Quinn, she has this one top that everyone loves because she just took a Target shirt and recreated it. So this is your opportunity to learn from somebody how to do that.
I love it. I love this shirt, but I want it in this fabric.
That's right.
This is how you do it.
And we have fabric, we have more garment style fabrics up in St. Augustine.
We've got a lot of, we have rayon and linen blends and denim and all sorts of stuff up in St. Augustine, because we're really trying to focus on garment stuff up there. But honestly, a lot of this cotton will drape and will be perfect to make,
especially the art gallery
clothing.
fabrics too.
Yeah.
So they're higher thread count.
Yeah, you guys should go to St. Augustine, though. If you're even starting to dabble or getting into garment sewing, really check out our selection, and it's growing in St. Augustine. It's going to grow even more.
And between Farron and Melanie up there, there's a wealth of knowledge. You have questions regarding garment construction. They're going to thank me for
ask them to show you some of the garments that they've made before.
Mm-hmm. Well, Melanie wears a lot of her shirts that are hers.
That's true. Farron doesn't wear his because it's like this period piece. It's like this
we should have a
incredible.
Renaissance day and we all dress up in garb.
Yeah, and I don't even know what to call it, but it's absolutely stunning.
Garb day. We'll call it garb day.
Garb day. Farron, new work uniform. You have to wear that
hot.
That's true. All right.
We went.
I know we got a charity party to get to.
All right. So let's talk about St. Augustine. We actually don't have a lot going in St. Augustine, but mastery classes, Quilts of Valor meets on the 6th. Serger Squad is on the 1st. If you don't know what Serger Squad is, it's a Serger club. It's up in St. Augustine. I don't know if Carrie or Judy's doing it this month.
Either Carrie, Judy, or Melanie, and all three of them. A lot of Serger knowledge, and again, just pushing that Serger education, getting you comfortable and inspired. The clubs are about just finding something that will motivate you and inspire you to go home and use it.
Right. Exactly.
So, and yeah, the clubs are a great opportunity to do that. So that's on the 1st? No.
No, yeah, Serger Squad's the 1st.
The 1st.
I love the name Serger Squad.
I know.
On the 9th, so we have on the 7th in Palm Coast, we have Sewing 101, a semi-private lesson with Karen. On the 9th, just happens they fall in the same week. Normally they're a week apart. We have Sewing 101 and semi-private lessons with Louise in St. Augustine. Yep. So we're making sure we're trying to hit everybody.
Lots of beginner sewers.
Yeah. And if you know somebody who's interested, lead them that way. And that way they can get some great education.
Yeah, totally. And that is literally learning to use your machine and those basic steps and some of that basic knowledge.
Cleaning.
And once they have that knowledge, then now I can sign up for some classes where I can start making some stuff that is, going to push my skills.
Right. Build your skills.
Build your skills.
And Louise is really good at having second follow. And same with Karen. She's got some stuff coming up this fall, follow-on classes that help. So Louise is teaching on the 11th in St. Augustine. Her holiday church lady apron.
Mm-hmm.
It can be reversible. I don't know if she made it reversible. But
I don't know, but it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let me step back so I can see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that nice?
It's got, yes, it's your colors. It's got pockets and everything. But this would be a great follow-on class if you took Sewing 101. And it's on Saturday, October 11th.
It's coming up pretty soon, October 11th. Sign up for that. St. Augustine. This is really cute.
Again, thinking holidays. So, mom or grandma needs a new apron when she does Thanksgiving dinner. There you go. There you go.
That is cute. That is really cool.
And talking about sergers, Melanie is doing one of her discovery. Oh, we got to talk about tomorrow's discovery class.
I got that in this
Okay.
in the pocket. I'm ready.
All right. So in October 26th, in St. Augustine, discover the overlocker, aka Bernina Serger. These are discovery classes that Melanie is teaching. One every month, I think, for the fall, and getting you familiar with just basic techniques that your machines can do. We supply the machines, we supply the supplies. All you got to do is pay and show up.
It's a mini event that is a very much
Hands-on.
It's hands-on, like it is geared towards the technique, and you're going to have a project and you're going to do it and you're going to learn it. The store is closed except for you guys, so it's really an awesome opportunity to get some serious education from Melanie.
Totally.
And I will be there to cheer you on. Not probably giving too much education, but
it's learning too.
I will. Yeah, exactly. And then tomorrow is our first of the Discovery series, and we have 3 spots left, and we keep it small. By the way, this isn't a 20-person thing. We want to keep it small because again, it's technique driven, and really allow you to learn. Well. Anyway, it's hands-on, which is so important. And so tomorrow is a
quilting in the hoop.
Quilting in the hoop. Thank you.
Embroidery, quilting in the hoop.
It's quilting in the hoop. So it's on an embroidery machine. Again, we supply the machines, but it's quilting in the hoop. A lot of you do not want to learn free motion. I don't understand it, but that's all right. Everybody's different. I joke around, or ruler work, right? And some of you have these amazing machines, or have been interested in seeing if you want that amazing machine, and you want to do the quilting yourself in the hoop, which is fantastic. And some of these hoops now with the magnetic hoops that they have for Bernina, and they're big, you can knock out some quilts. It's awesome. And so I'm excited that, I love the whole Discovery series. But quilting in the hoop is something that people ask about. So again, that's St. Augustine tomorrow. It's Sunday. We know 3 spots left.
Right. And it is on the calendar under St. Augustine.
cutupandsew.com, St. Augustine calendar, and then select the date. Click. Easy peasy. And it is our last day for post. That's backwards. Post.
No, it's not. They see it right.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Post quilt show specials. So we had arrow. We still have today, technically, arrow specials, and then we have.
AccuQuilt special.
Well, AccuQuilt I'm gonna get to, but
chairs.
There was pre-cuts were on sale, chairs were on sale.
Yeah.
We have some
Halloween.
yard cuts, buy 3 get 1 free. Halloween's 30% off. Store samples are 40% off.
So much.
I'm trying to rattle it, but this is the big one. We have a lot of AccuQuilt that we are blowing out because we just don't have space in the store. We bought too much. 35% off.
Wow.
So come in and see
We
us.
really want new fun things. Look, she's got the list for us.
Oh, yeah, okay. Whoops.
Well, today's a different special.
Tamara, you know how I roll. Sorry, go ahead.
We need new. I want new dies in there, so that's why we need to get rid of some.
Making space, and truthfully, we have a good amount of really fun, up to 600 pillowcases. Hey-o.
Hey, and when she's collecting pillowcase, look, we're so squirrely today.
We're almost done.
We're collecting. Sherry's collecting pillowcases up till October 4th, so we can still get it that 1,000.
Oh, nice. She extended. Oh man, only 400.
We can do
We
it.
knock that out.
We can do
Absolutely.
that.
See 1,000. I love it. That's
Boom.
fantastic.
That is exciting.
All right. We just rattled off a bunch. We got a ton of sales. It's a Sewing for Charity Party Day. Come
Just
in and
come
hang
on
out
in.
with us. Call us if you have questions on any of the classes. That's it. I'm done.
Holy moly. Did we get anything? Nope.
I didn't see anything.
I
Class
think we knocked
dismissed.
them out.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a great week.
Hello there.
Hey,
Love
sure.
me.
I love it.
Yeah, right.